Hey everybody, Advanced Trance here. Thanks for tuning in. So this is the start of the new channel, Advanced Trance Scratch Pad. This is where I just do random stuff everywhere. It seems like it comes from my seat. There we go. So I'm doing this now. And this is not new to me, but this type of thing that I'm doing is new. So I'm going to try something new. First off, I want to say thank you to Banshee Glass. You know, the owner of Banshee Glass. I really appreciate you for hooking me up with this bag of Huel, and I'll explain why and what I'm doing. But thank you, Birdie. I appreciate you very, very much for allowing me to have the opportunity to do this, and I hope this yields the results that you and other people looking to watch this video should be well informed and hopeful and whatever, fuck it. So anyway, I have done, this is fasting, so I don't know what the hell I'm gonna put in the title, but like it's gonna be something that's gonna, like, you know, comic, fuck off, gimmicky words to make you click on the video. So this video is going to be about fasting. I've done fasting before. I done it some odd years ago, stopped for a while, and I backed on in it's 2022. Where am I? It's June? No, it's July now. Okay, so it's July, mid-July. So in February 23rd, and for 3 months straight, I fasted with one meal a day and with just water, and I was able to go from 225 down to 225 to 195. So I lost 30 pounds, and I was very happy that it happened. It taught me a lot of things about what the body can do. You can curb cravings, but at the same time, you do tend to fuck up. Like, let's be honest here. Like, if you're gonna try and do a fasting, it takes skill. And by skill, I mean, like, you gotta mentally prepare for it. Like, you can say, like, well, I'm gonna start doing it, and you start your work week. And everyone always starts on, like, a Sunday or Monday. They're gonna start that. You can start at any time, by the way. But, like, I highly recommend that if you do start fasting, don't start the way I'm about to show information about. Start by just doing no eating on the weekend. Like, have your one meal on the weekend. That way you know you'll be around things just in case you need nourishment. Don't screw yourself over on the workplace and then, like, have to go to the vending machine to get something that's not healthy for you. By the way, this is all the top of my head. This is how I do things all the time on my channel. I have a secondary channel called Advanced Trance title, and that's what I talk about vinyl records. This is just random malarkey that I do in my everyday life. I thought I'd do something to show what I do when I'm not doing vinyl. So all right, let's move along. Let's move along, shall we? Fasting. Be smart about it. There's other videos about fasting. Go look it up. Let's talk about what I'll be doing. I did when I did my 3 months fasting, I did 6 to 8 ounces of protein. I realized that I actually felt more comfortable doing 6 ounces of protein and then, like, 2 nice heapings of vegetables. Most of the time I made carrot fries. It's very interesting. I'll make a video hopefully someday in the near future. It's simple. And then other like mashed potatoes, yams, or like steamed broccoli. It's like just 2 portions of vegetables and meat, and I'm good. I lost weight. I was very proud of myself. Lost 30 pounds. Now, I'm about to embark on a new journey, which I've already started. And if I'm editing this video correctly, I should have the starting weight at the beginning of the video and today's weight at the end of the video. So, you know, yes, I'm 1 day late on starting this thing, but, you know, fuck them. So, I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't be able to tell you off the top of the head what it was, besides it's just, as I say on the bag, nutritionally complete food. It's all the nutrients you need every day. They do have 2 portion sizes. They have 1 scoop at 45 grams, which is 200,000 calorie, and they have 2 scoops at 90 grams, which is 400,000 calories. They have instructions, but this is how I'm going to tackle it. I'm going to do 1 scoop of this stuff, and I'm going to do 1 scoop of this stuff, and I'm going to have it around my lunchtime, and then that's all I'm going to have. I'm going to have just Huel and then these products over here during the day, and I'll explain what these are in a second. This is 45 grams, so pretty much it's if you had something in the cabinet. I don't think this thing came with a scoopable cup. So if you want to measure out 45 grams, you're going to use half a cup and then 1 tablespoon, a TBS, capital TBS tablespoon of this stuff to equal 45 grams. That's what you want. I recommend using the 1/4 cup opposed to 1/2 cup just because of the diameter size to put into your mixer. So I recommend that. So that's what me doing. Neighbors. So this is how I'm going to be tackling this. At 9 o'clock, I will be having these Super Greens superfoods, which is like 1 scooper of this stuff. It's just, you know, if you can see, wheatgrass, barley. It's just, you know, it's just powdered greens in a can. Don't ask me what it is. It's stuff that they tell you is good for you. It's vegetables. Fuck it. 1/2 teaspoon of matcha because I love matcha flavoring. 1 teaspoon of reishi mushroom powder, you know, good for you. And then collagen support, 1 teaspoon. So I tend to have this 9 o'clock, you know, just to, you know, when I get to work, I have my coffee, and then like, the buzz starts to go away. So around 9 o'clock, I have some of this to snack on. And I just throw it in a freaking GMC mixer, and then I'm good to go. I have my lunchtime around 11. Go figure. 11:30. And this is where this will come in. I take 1 scoop, 45 grams of this stuff, and I'm going to consume it. And then that's my meal for the day. And I mean, this is pretty much just like a 30-day documentary of just what I'll be doing and see what weight I will be losing in the process to see what the results vary. I've seen tons of other videos of people doing stuff online, but they do like 1, 2 scoops and protein bars and working out, and I'm like, I already did that. I already did weight training. It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun eating all the time, and like it felt like I got nowhere. I felt I got more results fasting than I did by just weight training type of stuff, honestly. So this is what I tend to do. I will try to post every day, or at least I know I can document my scale and show you the results and everything. I do know from experience that weight does fluctuate. Depends on how much water you have and how frequently you use the facilities as well. So I do recommend, though, now everyone always complains about the shaker, the GMC shaker. I do recommend getting one of these battery powered portable juicer things. They're really nice. This one is the biggest one. You know, this is the biggest one I was willing to keep looking for. Was 450 milliliters. It doesn't seem like much. I do have a big hand, but it, you know, it works for like 1 scoop of this Huel stuff. Which, by the way, this stuff is thick. This is some thick stuff. This will be a thick shake. So, and as for taste, let's stick it between like a 3 and a 4 out of 10. It is not, I mean, it's tolerable, but it's not good. It's like I just today I took a sip of it and like, nope, and I had to like throw a teaspoon of matcha or half a teaspoon of matcha in there just to try to sweeten the deal a little bit, and it worked. I was tolerable, but I kept adding just a little more water to dilute it eventually. But I do recommend this. Besides the clumping and everything, I do recommend this. This was like only, I think, damn, I forget, maybe just $20. You know, just type in 450 milliliter, and it should work out. It's pretty neat. I like it. Little problem though, everything gets caught. Well, not everything, but just little sediments that doesn't get caught. Gets right in this little lip part right here. I just take my finger and just go around, just throw it back in there. Then I just fill it with water, and then I just wash it again. You know, I like how it lights up unless you know it's all officially sealed, so that way you don't over tighten it and break the gasket inside, and just do a little double tap. Good to go. And it runs for 40 seconds automatically before it shuts off. So I definitely recommend this. So if you want to do what I'm doing, this is what I highly recommend. You don't have to do this, but I choose to, so I have my vegetables because I actually do enjoy the taste of it. I don't think it'll have that much of an effect besides like focus and energy, you know. And then you got the Huel stuff, which at noontime, I figured that would be the best time to do this. And let me explain why. Let me just move this out of the way. Fuck off. Yes, I curse. Shut the fuck up. So when I did the fasting for not with Huel, but with food in general, I always had it in the afternoon, and sometimes I would go to work out, you know, whether it be on elliptical or something like that, but it just didn't work. Like, I would purposely wait till 5 or 6 or 7 o'clock to eat before I go to like bed or something like that, and then I'd just be drained, or I'd be drained during the day waiting up to that point. Now, it was a long struggle, but I did it. I completed it. But after today, I did notice that when I had the Huel, I can see how it gives energy. Like at 15 minutes right after having a drink, I was awesome. Like, I had more energy than any job site, any person on the job site. Like, I was still up. I was not lazy, lethargic. I was mentally stimulated, and that lasted about about 3 hours. And then like I calmed down a little bit, you know, the focusing. And then what I'm trying to do differently is to have this at noon and then just not have anything as soon as I get home besides just water. Honestly, because like that was the other thing too that you go to find when you're fasting, is that once you start your eating cycle, that you sometimes take it for granted of what you're trying to accomplish and say like, well, I gave myself a 4-hour window for this 18-hour fast, you know, which was essentially what I was doing, but just still doing the 1 meal a day thing. I found myself like chilling at home, and then like I would just get like the stoner munchies of just like eating chips and chocolates beforehand before I eat, and then like I would eat the food, and then like sometimes I would just chill out, and then like, you know, it eventually cravings do go away, but like sometimes just a mental stimulation or some kind of trigger will just makes you want to grab a Pepsi or other kind of substance. It's crazy. But I figured that also too had gotten away of me wanting to accomplish stuff after work in the afternoon as if I used to do, you know, and getting hungry and waiting towards that and dedicating like an hour to an hour and a half of cooking and prepping got in the way of what I wanted to do. So this is my new technique. This is what I'm going to try out. Morning coffee, black. It's the way I like it. I have 32 ounces of coffee because I fucking love coffee. 9 o'clock, green mix. Ba-ba. Right? Works beautifully. I also add ice. Then 11 o'clock or lunchtime, however y'all do it. Some people have it like before the last 2 hours a day. Some people have it 3 hours before the end of the day. 1 thing of Huel. Done. Tastes great with ice. All right? And then after that, I'm going to be trying to stay focused mentally, you know, kind of embrace it. Kind of people who meditate. You know, I know meditation, you're supposed to clear everything out, but like stay focused, auto-suggest to do what I want to do when I get home, and just like not having to worry about like actually prepping dinner, like getting home, relax for a minute. Like today, like I was exhausted by not eating anything, but I did have my Huel, I did have this, but as soon as I got home, I took a nap. I took like a half hour, 45-minute nap, just being exhausted, which is normal when you go back on the fasting diet. It does happen to you when you do that, well, at least for me. Then that's what I want to do. Be able to come home, relax for a bit, and then go and do something constructive in my life that I like to do, whether it be to open a vinyl, make vinyl videos, or to work on my studio here or work on some other arts and craft projects, and then like maybe chill out and watch some Netflix Stranger Things. I don't know, which I still need to watch the last 2-hour episode. Yeah, I need to finish it. Oh man. So I don't know really what else to say besides I'm just going to keep documenting everything that I do so you can see the progress. Am I going to be working out? No, not really. No, I'm not. Like I want to work out. Am I going to? Not really. Do I pay a gym membership? You damn right I do. It's just there whenever I want to go. But I will document days where I do go. But honestly, when I did my last fast, I barely worked out, and I still lost 30 pounds. You know, and the funny thing was, after I was done, I still lost like a fluctuation of 5 pounds afterwards. I was really trying to lose the belly fat that depleted. Great job, but then also too my hips, my love handles like just started to mostly disappear. There's still a little bit left, but that's pretty cool. So I really don't know how else to tell you this. You can watch this video, or you can like eventually when this experiment is over, you can go watch the last video of what you want to do or say. I don't know. And just see the ending result there of like, does this work? Does this not work? This is just the documentation. This is for me for some interaction with some people and just show what the fuck I do. I think that's it. I really don't think I have anything else to say. Yeah, I think I'm good. That's what I'm doing. I think the project explained itself now. Well, I explained the project. All right. Well, I think after this, I'll practice. Like I'll edit in today's result, which I took earlier, and see what one day of, you know, what I lost. Okay. Thank you, and once again, I want to give a special thanks to. I want to give a special thanks to Banshee Glass. I really enjoy all their glass products and all their glass art. It's the best place I could ever reach out to for them. So, Birdie, I appreciate you again. Thanks for hooking me up. And yeah, I think that's it. And see you next time. Later.